Hello guys, good morning. A new day here in Armenia, and today we will explore the capital of Armenia, Yerevan. So join me on this walk around Yerevan. Let's go. So every day I pass this impressive statue of Sasuntsi David. Look at this. So impressive. Because it's literally just 100 meters away from my hotel. And it depicts the story of Sasuntsi David, who fought against various of invaders and foreign powers throughout history. And yeah, really is an impressive monument. I will show it now from the other side as well. And of course, over here we have the Central Railway Station in Yerevan. Beautiful, beautiful Soviet building, beautiful Soviet architecture. You can even see still the star at the top of it. So we will move to there a little bit later. We're gonna take the subway of Yerevan, which will be something special too, I guess. And now let's take a closer look at this beautiful statue. Yeah, it really is a beautiful statue made by Yerevan Kochar in 1959. So now let's move towards the Central Railway Station and let's take the metro there. Let's go. Beautiful old Lada taxi. And let's go here.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Nice to meet you.
Very good.
Yeah.
Where are you going, my friend?
I'm now going to take the subway to Republic Square.
Republic Square?
Yeah.
How are you go to Armenia? What Ararat Monte?
I've been there yesterday. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Yeah. Yes.
Sevanavang.
I will go to Sevanavang tomorrow, I think. Yeah. Lake Sevan. So many beautiful places here in Armenia. Yeah. It's a real pleasure to be here.
Come, Republic Square.
What?
Come taxi, come.
No, I will just take the metro. It's very kind of you because I want to film it. Yeah.
Metro.
Metro is there? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's so nice to meet you. What's your name?
Bye.
What's your name?
I'm Ashut.
Yeah. Ashut?
Ashut.
Nice to meet you, Ashut. Have a nice day, okay? Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, and all the locals also friendly here in Armenia. So let's now take a look inside the railway station before we get into the subway. Wow, impressive station. Look at the chandelier in the middle of the dome there. Wow. And a beautiful garden as well. Nice place to relax a little bit before taking a train to another country or another city. Look at the flower motifs here on the ceiling. I think this is the timetable of the trains. I'm not sure because I cannot understand a thing of it. And here, of course, the Armenian trains. so probably not the best time to take the metro because it's rush hour right now. But yeah, we need to go to the city center anyway, so. So I arrived here at the Republic Square metro station, and look at this beautiful fountain over there. Unfortunately it's not working, but it is beautiful. I finally found something negative to talk about here in Armenia. I was going into the subway and I started a little bit filming there at the central railway station, and immediately I was like surrounded by two policemen saying, "You cannot film here, kind aggressive." Had to delete the footage, unfortunately. So that's something, yeah, negative about Armenia, because I wasn't doing anything bad. I was showing the murals there and everything, and it was really beautiful. So it's just a shame I cannot show it. Also then, when I arrived here at Republic Square, I said, okay, I will not make any more videos. So I decided to snap a few pictures. First picture I took, security comes to me, or another policeman, I don't know, it was in another suit. "Oh, you cannot make photos here." So I don't really get it, because it's really beautiful to see, you know, and still they don't want you to take pictures of a subway. I would understand if it was like a military post or something like that. Of course you cannot do that, but just a subway, come on guys. So guys, we arrived here now at the Republic Square, where I'll be waiting for Shu to show me around this area. What I forgot to mention about the metro is that it actually is really cheap. It's not the biggest metro system in the world, but it's actually really small. But it's really cheap to get around. I paid 100 dram, which is around 25 cents. So it's really not expensive at all. So now let's wait for Shu, and we will go around to make a tour here. Let's go. Who's with me again today?
Hi everyone!
Thank you so much for being here with me again.
Welcome!
It's the final time we will be together.
Yes,
yeah.
The last day unfortunately.
Yeah.
But hope to see you again.
Yeah, I hope so
Maybe
too.
in Belgium.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe. Then I will guide you around.
Sure.
Okay, let's start here at Republic Square now, guys.
So, we are at the heart of Yerevan, Republic Square. And by the way, Yerevan is built like an amphitheater, and Republic Square is like a sun from where the main streets start. So at the very middle we can see the History Museum and the Art Gallery. If you'll turn, you can see a building with a clock, which is the Ministry of Finance. Next to it, the one with the arch, this is the main post office. And another important famous building, the building of Marriott Hotel, which is the last building that is finished at the Republic Square. And this one, the white one, before was the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, but now it is empty, as all the ministries are moved to another building. So by the way, from there starts the first street of Yerevan, called Abovian Street.
How old is the first street of Yerevan?
So it is quite old, but it was renovated in the 1920s, started from 1920s. For example, in 1918, this street was very narrow street without lights, and there were small clay houses. But now it is one of the most beautiful streets of Yerevan.
Oh, awesome. So about the museums, can you go inside there and make videos?
We can go inside. They have a very interesting exhibition inside, but unfortunately it's not allowed to take even photos inside. So
yeah, nothing to do about. Then no museum visit as well, I think. Maybe I will do it another time. Yeah, who knows. So look at this, guys. What a beautiful church we have here from 2001, the Saint Gregory the Illuminator Church. Beautiful. So it's a new one.
This is a new one. It was built at the 1700th anniversary of the adoption of Christianity in Armenia. By the way, on that occasion, John Paul II, Pope of Rome, was in Armenia. And this is the biggest Armenian Apostolic Church in the world, which holds also the reliquary of our Saint Gregory the Illuminator.
So that was a nice visit here in this church. So Shu, can you tell me what we saw inside?
So this is really a huge church, even from inside, with the vaulted arches, and inside we have a reliquary of Saint Gregory, a small piece of bone of our Saint Gregory, who was a preacher of Christianity in Armenia, and of course the first Armenian Patriarch Catholicos.
So we are here at Vernissage Market, and let's see how many magnets I will buy here today. Or maybe other things. Let's see. What is this? A
This is
pipe.
for incense, to burn the incense. As not only in the churches we are using that, if people are going to the cemetery to visit the tombstone of their relatives, we have tradition to burn incense, or some people just burn it at home.
Oh,
We believe
okay.
that it can just take us away from the bad eye, from the devils, and so on.
And beautiful plates as well. But it will be hard to take it with me, because you know how they handle your luggage in the airport. And what more do you have here? Beautiful necklaces with the cross, woodwork, really impressive. Cinderella shoe.
Everything is handmade, by the way.
Yeah, it's really
So
beautiful.
Armenians are very good in chess, and we also like backgammons a lot. So that's why everywhere you will see chess and backgammon.
You play chess?
Me?
Yeah.
Only sometimes,
Okay.
but yeah. By the way, I'll mention that chess is one of the main subjects for the kids at school. Can you believe?
Yeah. Look at those knives. Really beautiful ones, even with the Soviet star on it. Oh, I don't think I can take it with me, right? In the plane.
If you took in a baggage,
Yeah. I will not risk it. Don't want to get arrested at the airport. Oh, and here, you see those often. What was the name again? I forgot.
matryoshka.
Yeah, matryoshka. And then you
These are
open it and there's a
Russian, yeah.
smaller one inside. Yeah. Some babushkas.
And there we have khachkars, cross stones, you see? Mini
Yeah.
ones, small cross stones.
Also really beautiful. Really interesting market. Oh, and magnets, of course. Magnets. Where will we go? Maybe I will still go here to Lake Savan, that I know for sure. Oh, actually, this is the central station, right?
Yeah.
And on the top is the Soviet star still.
Yes,
Yeah,
as
I
it was
noticed
built
it.
during Soviet
Yeah,
times.
yeah. Beautiful Soviet architecture. How do you call these hats?
In Armenian it sounds like papach or gadak. So for example here you can see that it's made of a carpet.
Oh, yes.
And the colors, the ornaments, they of course have some meanings.
Oh.
We see the part of our Taras national costume, which is not in use anymore, unfortunately.
Some hats. Football. Local team. It's Armenian football shirt. Yeah, think so.
I think so. As I am too far from football.
Okay, okay. More magnets here. Oh, this is actually a beautiful one. This one would fit well on my fridge. We have North Avenue there, the Opera House, the Cascade, Republic Square. Yeah, we'll buy this one. I already know. Love at first sight. So we have it, guys. A magnet of Yerevan. So most things they sell here are handmade.
Yes.
The bags also?
Bags also.
Yeah,
they're
they're
leather.
quite unique, you know.
Leather bags. With
Yeah, you
good
can really smell it
quality.
when you come close.
Good quality, and design is also unique.
Some old photo cameras. You know, I collect euro coins. Do they have some coins here? Maybe some from Armenia or
We can
because I see the
check,
notes,
yeah.
but I don't see really coins. You know what it is? No?
This is
Or just
coin.
decoration or something.
This?
Or it's a coin.
No, it's coin.
It was a
For
coin?
Lenin, yes.
Oh.
And here it's written in Russian, 110 years from the birth of Lenin.
Maybe I will buy a coin. It's a nice memory of my trip here in Armenia. What is that? Rings, jewelry. Oh, even phone covers.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like arrows or something. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Made of obsidian. Obsidian is a semi-precious volcanic glass. It's very sharp, and during Stone Age people were using it for cutting. That's why we call it devil's nail.
Old Armenian bills.
I remember them. Yeah, these.
Oh,
It's 1961.
SSR.
SSL, yeah. This and this.
Okay. Who is that? Peter King?
Yeah.
Ah, it's so big. Ah, 1912. Oh, really interesting. How much it's worth? How much?
This 10,000 gram.
10,000. Yeah, I was thinking something like that.
Alexander
Oh,
King,
yeah.
Russian King. Armenian, 1922. Austria, Vengria.
Yeah, you have a really nice collection.
Thank you.
Yeah.
17th century.
Հեսա
Oh.
տարին հեսա գրված է 1606 թվական։ Սա Բուխարա է 8-րդ դարվա։
Bukhara, 8th century.
Սա հին Հունաստան է, առաջի դար։
First
Մեր
century.
թվարկությունից առաջ։
First
Ah,
century.
BC.
Սա
Oh.
Սելևկիր է, Ֆիլիպ Ֆիլադելֆիսկի, առաջի դար էլի։
First century again.
Հին Հունաստան։
Old Greek.
You have a really nice collection. Thank you for showing it to me. Thank you. Yeah, maybe I should buy one coin at least as a memory, but of course $100 for a coin maybe a little bit too much for me right now.
These are handmade dolls, again Armenia.
Yeah, really nice for the children.
Yeah, the rest almost is the same
Yeah.
stuff. There we have like small barrels for brandy.
Ah,
What kind of product?
the famous Armenian brandy.
And of course for barbecue, sticks for barbecue.
Ararat.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, and here then you put it in and then
Yeah, yeah.
kick. Oh, it's nice.
And
If you're a brandy lover.
yeah, and here we have for barbecue sticks,
Yeah.
barbecue sticks.
Shazlik.
Yes, shashlik.
Oh, look at those guns. Ah. Yeah, you can really find a lot of things here. Even to play some pool. Walking sticks. Oh, beautiful. This is something actually I would love to have. Yeah. I don't know why. Also some beautiful paintings here for gorgeous places around Armenia. And also some objects like fruit, vases. Yeah. In all kind of sizes. Really nice. I think this is Gerard Monastery. Yeah, really nice market. I'm impressed. It's been a while since I have been to such an interesting market.
Jean?
Yeah, Genie. I did it in Dubai, the same thing. There they had the real Aladdin lamp.
Yeah.
None came out, so I wasn't lucky. I didn't get my 3 wishes there.
Let me show you the national instrument of Armenia. This instrument is called duduk.
Duduk.
Yes. It's made of apricot wood and it has a unique sound. By the way, duduk is included in a heritage list of UNESCO as a non-material heritage.
Oh, and here I found it. More magnets. Look guys, I found all of them. So I don't need to look for them anymore on the rest of my trip. And I will even take this one with the Armenian letters. Thank you so much, kind sir. I will pay you now. Spasiba or merci.
It's a guest present already.
Oh, present. Oh, thank you. You're so kind. You're so kind. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Darren.
Nice to meet you. I'm Robbie. Nice to meet you. He was really kind. Gave me a free
Yeah.
magnet as well. Yeah. Oh, more coins.
Soviet medals.
Yeah. Is it a Soviet passport?
That one is medal with the passport.
So that was a nice walk we had here at the Vernissage Market. Thank you for showing it to me.
My pleasure.
Yeah. So where should we go next?
So we will walk to Abovian Street, which is the first street of Yerevan. We will approach to the Moscow Cinema House, and then we will go to a small, nice chapel in Yerevan, which is a 12th century chapel.
So look at this beautiful statue we have here, guys. Can you tell me something more about it?
Sure, he is one of our heroes and famous general, Garagin Nijde, who was fighting for the liberation of Armenia, and in 1920s, mainly from 21 to 23, he declared Sunik region, at that time Zangezur, mountainous republic. So when the part of Armenia was under the control of Bolsheviks already, he was the one who stayed in Tatev area and declared that part independent mountainous Armenia.
So we arrived, guys, at this beautiful square. Look at this beautiful fountain with the zodiac signs on it, and of course in the background the Moscow Theater, impressive building, and a giant spider. You go close to that because you're afraid of bugs, right?
Yeah.
Shush, can you tell me something about the square?
Sure. So this is Charles Aznavour Square, after famous French Armenian chansonnier. And by the way, the hotel you can see behind, this was a favorite place of Charles Aznavour in Yerevan. He was staying here. That's why later this square was called after it. And of course here we also have Moscow Cinema House, built during Soviet times. But before that, instead of Moscow Cinema House, we had here 3 religious centers. Ancient Armenian Church of Saints Peter and Paul, 6th century, Russian Church, and mosque. All these 3 religious centers were demolished, and of course instead Moscow Cinema House was built. That was very common during Soviet times, especially during Stalinism, unfortunately.
It's also a really beautiful fountain. I will see if I can find my zodiac sign here. And here it is, guys, my sign, the Taurus. Incredible fountain with the Grand Hotel in the background. And look at this amazing spider, guys. Look at the face of it. Incredible. It could just come straight out of a movie, like for example the Terminator or something like that. Have you ever seen the movie The Terminator?
Of course.
Yeah, it looks like it comes from this movie, you know? It could fit there perfectly, I think.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you know that Terminator was the first movie that was shown on the big screens after the collapse of the Soviet Union? The first Hollywood movie.
No, really?
1995.
Terminator, really? Oh my
Before
God.
that, we were watching mainly the local, the Soviet or Indian movies.
Okay, that's nice. So you know what I say now? Hasta la vista, baby.
I'll be back.
So we came across another beautiful church here in Yerevan, this 12th century old St. Anna church. It's really small, but look how beautiful it is. Can you tell me something more about it?
Of course, this is Saint Anna Church of the 12th century, which damaged a lot during Soviet times. There was a bigger church which was destroyed, and this small beautiful church appeared, and they saw that it is a sign, so didn't touch this beautiful church.
Yeah, it really is beautiful. The new one, from what time is that?
New one is built lately, several years ago,
Oh,
so it's completely new.
yeah. We have some inscription here as well from 2016.
It was renovated.
Ah, it's a renovation. Ah, okay. Okay. So they renovated it in 2016. And this is how it looks like. Well, another really beautiful visit. Very small church, but absolutely worth it to check it out when here in Yerevan. And here, some good advice. Always smile. The Grand Candy Cafe and Store. What will you have in store for me?
The one and only. So the best donuts in Yerevan is right here. And
Oh,
it is
donuts.
a famous company, chocolate company as well, called Grand Candy. So let's enter to see what we have inside.
Wow.
Can you feel the smell?
Yeah. Now look at the colors. Oh yeah. There's even a train there.
Yeah.
I feel a kid again. I love it.
So ponchik, which is a donut, is really very cheap, and we have a variety of it. We have with strawberry, we have just regular cream, and we have with chocolate cream.
Oh.
My favorite is with chocolate one.
And
What would you like?
I like one with strawberries. Maybe that's a surprise for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love strawberry donuts. So here we have it, guys, the strawberry donut here. This one costs 140 grams, which is around 25 cents. No, maybe 30 cents, something like that. So let's try it. Let me check. It's really delicious. It's like a mixture of the oliebollen we have in Belgium. If you don't know what it is, I will show it now. And a pancake with strawberry jam. Oh my god, it's good. And for only 30 euro cents. Oh my god, this is so good.
Really, you like
Yeah,
it?
it's so good. It's like a mix between oliebollen, but you probably will not know that. It's something Dutch, they sell at fairs. And also make like a pancake with the strawberry jam. It's really, really tasty. Grand candy, here we have the elephant. He pleasured this grand candy right here. My tummy is full and I loved it. Beautiful building here with right in front of us also a huge statue of the creator from the Armenian alphabet.
Yes, Mesrop Mashdot, who is appointing the alphabet he created in 405. And by the way, in this building we are keeping more than 17,000 old and ancient manuscripts, and of course also a lot of books, documents. And this is also an institute where the specialists are renovating ancient books.
Wow.
When we will enter, I will show you the biggest Armenian book and of course the smallest, which weigh several grams only.
Oh, awesome. Let's check that one out. It's a massive building, eh?
It is.
And what did you say about the door?
The door is really very beautiful. It's a unique one, and it has also a sundial on it.
Yeah.
So now let's go to buy tickets and enter it.
And just in time, guys, because it's starting to rain. We got the ticket, we got our photo and video permit. So now let's go inside the museum and be in the dry. Ooh. How long it takes to tour this building, because I think it's massive.
It's massive, but the tour usually lasts 1 hour if we go in details, but I'm going to show you the most important and interesting books. Just to show you the colors.
Yeah, really beautiful.
So everything is original. For example, the gold one here, you can see better, is real gold. The red one is Armenian cachamel, Vortan Karmir. We are getting the red color from an insect, by the way.
Oh, from a bug.
Yes.
Oh.
Which is inhabited in Arat Valley. So right now we can't get the same bright red color, unfortunately. We lost the technology. But before, in the medieval times, of course, 1 gram of Vortan Karmir was much more expensive than 1 gram of gold.
An ivory book cover.
Yes, it is really
beautiful.
unique. This is the Gospel of Echmiadzin, 10th century again. Let's go to see the biggest book. Biggest and smallest.
The biggest and smallest book. This is the biggest one, I guess.
This is the biggest book. This is the 13th century book. Mashoi Charantir, we call it. It's really huge.
Yeah, it is.
You can see, and next to it, this
It's
is
the smallest book.
smallest one, yes.
Oh my god, it's so tiny.
By the way, Mashoi Charantir means the homilies of Mush. Mush is a city in western Armenia which now belongs to Turkey. We lost it, fortunately. And of course, the tiny one, which weighs several grams, is a church calendar, 15th century.
Yeah, I would really need my glasses to read that one.
By the way, this book during the genocide was cut it in two pieces. One piece was buried under the earth at the churchyard. The other was carried by two women. It is really very heavy. That's why they were able to carry only one piece. Later, the Russian soldiers found the second piece and handed it to Armenia. And of course, the specialists here renovated it, and now we have it in our museum.
Yeah. So the biggest book, by the way, weighs 28 kilograms. We just checked it out. And what we have here?
So here we have some geographical maps. We have a unique book where we have the names of Indian cities. Can you believe?
Indian cities.
Yeah, we have astrolabe. Also in Matenadaran we have a book that describes the anatomy of a horse, as Armenia was providing yearly approximately 20,000 horses, special horses, to Roman Empire in the ancient times. Here we have a nice view, by the way.
Oh yeah, beautiful view.
To Mashtot Avenue.
Yeah, really, really nice. This is a really beautiful painting, really small.
And it is done on a fish head.
On what?
Miniature paint, fish head.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
I would not even recognize a fish head in it. And how did you do that?
We need to go back, find a time machine, and to ask the master.
Yeah. This is unique. This is something they probably don't have in many places in the world. On a fish head, of all places. Some Persian books here as well.
Show you something again interesting. So here we have talismans of the 17th, 19th centuries. You see?
Yeah.
What a big variety of books, interesting documents. These are Gospels. Again, very old Gospels.
Again, some small books.
Yeah.
These are not so old.
Yeah.
20th century.
Also in Matenadaran we have a big collection of ancient and old maps. In this hall we can see some of them. This one is 8th century.
8th century.
And Armenia in this map is located between Black and Caspian Seas. The 12 apostles are shown where they preached. And of course Armenia is underlined red. You can see between Caspian and Black Sea.
Yes, I see.
In this map we have centers of the Armenian manuscripts. By the way, we also can see here the Greater Armenia, which had 3 lakes. Lake Van, which is now in the territory of Turkey, Lake Urmia, which is now in the territory of Iran, and of course Lake Sevan, which is in the Republic of Armenia. So from the huge country, only this small part is left.
Yeah, it was really huge. And if you see, you have only like 1/8.
1/10. So here you can see that insect, Armenian cashmere, from which we are getting red color for manuscripts, and not only.
That was more expensive than 1 gram of
Yes.
gold back in the day.
So if you look here, you can see it better.
Yeah.
This is the very red insect.
Really interesting. A bug that was more expensive than gold. So it's time to say goodbye to my beloved guide. Shush, thank you so much.
Welcome. Hope that you will spend a wonderful time in Armenia.
Yeah, I know for sure I will. I know for sure. Thank you so much. You were
Welcome.
amazing. Yeah. So I will leave the link in the description, and if you come to Armenia, just
See you
book
in
this
Armenia.
lovely lady, and you will see her in Armenia then. Okay.
Thanks.
Guys, take care. Cheers, and see you again on another adventure. Bye.